Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Let's jump in for today's video. If you're new, hi, I'm Ansley. This is That's Really Pretty. We talk a lot about beauty and fashion and makeup here on my channel. So if any of that interests you, definitely check out some more of my content as well as consider subscribing. If you're not new, hey, what's up? What's good? Thank you for coming on back. As you guys know, I appreciate the support, not only on here, but across all of my social media platforms. So thank you for continuing to check out my content. Alrighty, so a couple of things. Comment down below if you like this lighting situation versus like the umbrella lights being turned on. Just let me know. I'm going to try filming this way, so definitely comment and let me know which one that you like better. If this is your first time watching one of my videos or you haven't watched one in a while, definitely check out the last video I posted. I think those bad boys should be turned on. So just let me know what you like. So another thing, I might look a little white on camera. I usually don't film before work anymore. It's just too much of a hassle. I also go to work a little bit earlier, so I just really don't have time. Today I have time though. So when I film on the weekends, I'll be honest, I usually am not wearing a sunscreen because I'm often in the house first before I film. So when you do it in the morning, like I can always just wash it off, put my, full routine on. But today I am filming before work, and so I went ahead and applied my sunscreen. Luckily though, I am going to be wearing a new sunscreen in the future, so it really shouldn't make a difference regardless of when I'm filming. But yeah, I might look a little white. It was really, really bad a couple of seconds ago. So hopefully I'll look a little bit better. I don't think that's going to affect the foundation too much, but just gonna put it out there. Okay, so yes, for today's video, I want to do a foundation wear test. So I haven't done one of these in a while. I just recently reviewed the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, but it wasn't a wear test. Let's see, I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but recently I was at Gen Beauty. It's an Ipsy like makeup convention, and on the creator content, on the content creator day, they had NYX, they had like their own stand, and they were color matching people to their Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. So I have 3 samples right here, and I'm just gonna figure out which one is my shade. That's gonna be the video, and then I'm gonna wear it all day, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you my thoughts. So I did pull up some product information, so I'll read a little bit. On their website, it's $15. It comes in 45 shades. And there's some lovely photos of ladies wearing the foundation. Reviews, overall pretty positive. I do see a couple 1-star reviews. Overall, it's 4.3. Quality of product is 4.3 and value is 4.4. And I also think this was a collaboration with Alyssa. I was just reading around the comments. So she is a popular beauty YouTuber, and I think she helped put these shades together. I'm looking online. Okay, description. So it's lightweight, it's waterproof, and pigmented AF. I guess that's what the kids are saying. So it's matte coverage, it stays true to color for up to 24 hours, it's non-comedogenic, it's suitable for all skin types, and that seems to be all of the perks according to their marketing. So I have 16, which is Mahogany. Yeah, 16 is Mahogany. So that's what this one looks like. And then 16.5 is the next color I have. That is Nutmeg. I think I'm probably going to end up being Nutmeg. And then 17, see if it'll focus. There you go, it's Cappuccino. So, I don't know. These could potentially look a little neutral. I can't really tell. I'm going to swatch each one. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these on my cheeks. I'm going to scoot in a little bit. This is Nutmeg. Ooh. The foundation seems a little bit on the thicker side. Let's see. So that's Nutmeg. And then for consistency's sake, I do have, buff that out a little bit. This looks a little too yellow looking at it in the vanity light. I've got some makeup wipes so I can just wipe my finger off, get all that off there. And then this is Nutmeg. Yeah, this is super thick. I feel like a little's gonna go a long way. Ooh. That's definitely not it. It would be such a bummer to not have the right shade. Uh-oh. So they had someone color match me with one of those like Sephora like color IQ devices. So she matched me all over my face, but I'll be honest, this is Cappuccino. It did seem like she was kind of struggling a little bit to get the right shade. Alrighty. So none of these look great. I'm going to turn so you guys can see. Comment down below which one you think looks the best. I am going to take one of my makeup brushes and just kind of buff it out a little bit. Maybe it'll look better when I blend it into my skin. Okay, so that's one. That doesn't look horrible. I feel like it's a little dark. I'm also trying to look at myself in my vanity lighting. Yeah, I feel like this one is not going to be a good color. Maybe towards the middle part of my face, that one might be okay. And then I feel like this bottom one is just not it. Oh, wait. I think that one might be the best one. Oh, okay, alrighty. I'm surprised. Okay, so that is one thing. We're gonna have a bit of a chit chat. Let me wash these off. Just wash off my sunscreen. Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a chit chat. That is the one thing. I'm gonna take a little and just put it on my face. We're gonna talk. So when you do swatches, you kind of have to see it buffed out. Otherwise, you can't really tell what it's gonna look like. So I struggle when people do these beautiful like eyeshadow swatches because it's like, okay, you built that up so much. When I go to put it on my eyelid, it's not gonna look like that. So it just kind of bothers me. So I don't want to give you guys like the wrong impression about products because I know this looks really yellow on camera. So I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression about products. I want to make sure it's as true to color as possible. So, because I know sometimes like people will buy products based on my recommendations. I just want to be super mindful of that. Yeah, this feels really yellow now that I've buffed it out on my face, but I'll show you guys my neck. This isn't the best color match. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna make it work. So I don't think I'm really gonna find my shade in this range. If these were the best colors, like looking at them now in the cap, I feel like Nutmeg, the middle one, was the most neutral. So maybe I kind of goofed up and put the wrong shade on. I don't know. I will post on my Instagram what Nutmeg looks like. It just, I don't know. Y'all saw when I was blending it into my neck, it didn't look like it was the best color. This, however, is not too far off. So I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup routine while I chat with you guys and see if we can just fix this because I look like really yellow on camera. I look really yellow in real life too, but I think we can kind of make this work. So this is a Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I'm just going to put probably a little bit more than I normally would. Just a couple of dots. I usually do like one dot on like under my eyes. So we're just going to buff that in. I've talked about this brush a few times. This is the Dior number 12 brush. It's from their Backstage Face and Body collection. It is terrible. I do not recommend it. It's like 50 bucks at Macy's. Save your money. For that kind of price, you could really buy a lot of better brushes. So it did do a good job covering my hyperpigmentation though. That's kind of nice. It is giving me some matte coverage. Not horrible. And also my brush is not the best, so it's not streaky or anything. Like the foundation itself is probably my brush being terrible. I mean, it looks nice on camera. And it's kind of cooling down a little bit. All right, I look a little less orangey yellow. Just kind of buff that in. I'm definitely going to have to do something about the outer part of my face. So this doesn't look horrible on the middle part of my face. Let's see what I've got. All right, powders. I'm gonna go with this one. This is a Marc Jacobs powder. It's in the shade Deep Cocoa. It's a Perfection powder. It's a lightweight foundation. I use it to help kind of contour the outer part of my face. It's super light though, so I can't really use it during summer. I also haven't used this in a minute, so I'm gonna do one part of my face. I'm also not a huge fan of contour, so I definitely don't want to buy a foundation where like I have to do that in order to make it work. So, but today we're gonna do it because we gotta make this work. So this is super dark. I'm actually really careful with this. This is a Black Radiance pressed powder. I'm actually gonna go with a different brush. This is in the shade Ebony. I really do like these powders, so that's what it looks like. This might be a little bit better. Let's see. Put on really lightly. So another thing is that filming for like when you're filming and doing your makeup on camera, it doesn't always translate really well into real life. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that looks a little bit better. I don't hate this foundation. I feel like I'm doing a little too much work to make it work, but it's not terrible. So look how slim that side of my face looks. Okay. All right. That's fun. That's a good time. So I'm gonna definitely replicate this on the other side of my face so I look equally as slim. And then I'll be right back. Hey guys! Sorry. Alrighty. Hey guys, I am back. I just did a look using this palette. It will be up maybe at the same time as this video. I don't know. I might do a treat myself and put both up at the same time. So that's the thing with filming. Like, I come up with ideas all the time, but I only upload twice a week. So it's just trying to figure out like what to do when. And then on Instagram, I promote all my videos. So I can't do 2 links at one time. And it's just like, it's a mess. So I might do these both at the same time. I feel like I have to now that I've said it. So yeah, I'll do the NYX review. I'll do this eyeshadow look together. That also makes sense. So y'all don't see the same top twice kind of randomly spread them out. So yeah, that is going to be the video for now. Looking at myself, I'm still really yellow, like really, really yellow. And I don't like that. And then I'll come back in a couple hours and I'll tell you guys what I think. Hey guys, so it is the end of the day. It is now 7:40. I have had the foundation on for almost 12 hours, close to like 10, 11. So I wanted to finish the video, tell you guys what my thoughts are, if I would recommend it, all that good stuff. So I just looked at myself in the viewfinder and I think the foundation settled nicely. Even when I got to work, I felt like it looked fine. You can tell that like my bronzer contour from this morning, it doesn't quite look out of place now, but I liked how it looked this morning versus now that the foundation is kind of worn off a little bit. And you can really see the work that I did on the outer part of my face. So I will show you the right side and I'll show you the left. You can definitely see like my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks poking through a little bit more, and like the bronzer contour is now like really prominent and I look a little crazy. So that is that. Overall, I still do look pretty matte. I didn't really have to blot at all or anything. I didn't sweat the whole time. I went to work, was on the train for an hour, walked to my therapist's office. I just got back. So I did a little bit of moving around. I don't like work out in makeup or anything like that. So I'm not gonna test whether or not it's sweat proof. It's definitely cry proof under my eyes. So I can say that. And my makeup has held up pretty well. So kudos to that. But yeah, I mean, I like the way that it looks still. In terms of looking at myself, I'm not sure how to say this. So the color selection, 45 shades, is great. Don't get me wrong, that's progress. I have seen online mixed reviews about this foundation, and while I had a good experience, I think the color matching for me is off. I am like not super dark, not all that light, but I have like pretty straightforward neutral undertones. So it is very hard for me to find something that matches me like perfectly. And so I'm not surprised when the foundation doesn't do that, but it does, on a technicality, make it a little harder to recommend because I personally can't use it straight out the bottle. And that's not a big deal. Like sometimes you gotta apply a little contour, sometimes you gotta apply a little bronzer, but I don't wanna do too much to make my foundation look good. So I think if you can find your shade, from that perspective, I would recommend it. I myself will probably not continue to use this in the future. I would say now that it's the end of the day, I look a little more oily. Like my contour, foundation, bronzer combination doesn't look all that great. So if I'm out at an event or something like that, I don't necessarily like how I would look in photos, just how I look in the viewfinder. So, I mean, if you're going to work or you're not like in front of lights or anything, I think it'll look fine. I am going to recommend it. I think it is a good foundation. I stayed pretty matte. It's also not super hot out. It's not the middle of summer. For my fall winter shade, probably wouldn't be using this foundation moving forward. I might be able to find a good like summer spring shade though. So maybe in a year, if I'm thinking about this, I will review it. Actually like 6 months. In 2 seasons, if I'm thinking about this, then maybe I will review it. So that is the video, you guys. Comment down below if you have used this foundation, what your thoughts are, how you like the way I look. Like I said, I can't really see anything until I edit, and that's not always the best, but hopefully you enjoyed this video and you found it to be useful. All right, guys, take care and I'll see you later. Bye.